Alliance MMA is a publicly traded company that acquires regional promotions and give them the strength of content, the strength of finances, and kind of helps them with their production, the production value, the quality of their production, streaming, and putting together different situations that they can flourish and advance in the world of MMA. The mission is to get fighters to the higher level, the UFC, the Bellator, but at the same time, the regional promotions, they also have to elevate to a point of presentation, a point where they're a valuable commodity. And they're doing a great job of that, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to still be in the MMA space and still be relevant in what I do, baby, all night long. Well, the biggest adjustment was I went from doing 38 shows a year to, 5, 6, or 10 shows. But fate has a way of laying a road for you. I was always on the road, always away from my family. The last 2 years has allowed me to be around my family, enjoy my family, enjoy the growth. My grandchildren are all growing up. I was allowed to be home with, I just recently lost my mother. So but I was home to enjoy her time, to visit her every day and to be with her. So the last 2 years has allowed that. And now that I have settled into family matters and taking care of that, this comes along with Alliance MMA, which makes me still relevant in MMA and allows me to do what I do, but from home. And I still travel. I don't travel as much internationally as I used to, but inside of the U.S. and to staying active, I got that energy and that juice, baby, that's just not gonna let me slow down. And they talk about retirement and stopping, I got a half a tank of gas left, and I'm gonna use every bit of it. One of the things of me spending 14 years with the UFC, I got the MMA athlete at the highest level. I got them when they had to be camera ready, where they had no choice but to get in there and perform, and like I said, be camera ready. I knew there was an amateur program, but never had access to it. Now I have access to the amateur level. I work with children and kids at the amateur level, or fighters who aspire to get to the highest level, and I get to work with them at a point where I get them camera ready. I get them ready for that next step and that ultimate level. I get them ready, I get them prepared, not only from a standpoint of the energy level, but the production level, and I let them know what to expect when they get to that level. In Alliance MMA right now, I think in the last quarter we've promoted 17 shows. We're very active. We got June coming up. We got 4 shows in June. We've got 4 shows in July. We've got about 3 or 4 in August. And I hope to do what I'm doing now, to stay active in the MMA space and news media, to announce our upcoming events when they're coming and the future champions that we've got, and how they're doing and who's always going to go and when it's going to go and where to find it. But we're going to be very active in this space and in announcing what's going on in MMA.